Alright, so this is my TvP build. This is an all-in. This is a very unrefined build. I rarely do this. Like, well, no, actually, I've been doing it a lot in Heart of the Swarm because I feel like every single opener I go against Toss is very unsafe, and I can't really get away. Usually, I cancel this right here. But for some reason, I didn't. I was preoccupied with something else. But what this build pretty much is it's a late gas. It's like a 15 supply gas, and I get my second barracks at like 14 supply, and it's pretty much an all-in. And what I was doing is I scouted right here. I seen he had a probe. I followed over here, and he built a pylon. And then I scouted over here, and pretty much what I saw was a proxy Stargate for oracles.
Add-on complete.
See, so immediately I was like, I need to react to this. I can't let them build oracles. I can't let them hit me with it. So I sent the wall of Marines right here, denied it, won't let them get a single SCV, and pretty much in your TvP you want to scout. You need to see if there's a proxy or not. You need to see if they're taking an expansion, because a lot of the Terran versus Protoss matchups right now are just all-ins from the Protoss side. So I've been doing my own little revenge style where I'll do my own little all-ins. I canceled this Marine because I dropped the starport on the reactor to bust out those double medevacs. Pretty much I built a Widow Miner here to deny him completely, so if he flew a Oracle, and it'd just be one shot by that Widow Mine, and so I could focus more on the front right here. And pretty much what this build is, it's a mass of Marines. I get combat shields +1/+1 armor, and it's stim combat shields at least like 4 medevacs at like 11 minutes. I'll have like 2 or 3 tanks with a couple Widow Mines, and I'll pull like 5 SCBs. And what this does is it hits pretty much a Protoss that is playing greedy. If he just has warp gate units, he's gonna get destroyed. He's absolutely just gonna get hammered. There's no way to hold this off. And the only way I ever lose with this build is if they're going Robotech, which is fairly not ever. Like, it's only a few games that they ever focus on Robotech. See, this game, since I knew he was going Stargate Tech Oracles for harass, I knew I could. This build order was perfect. See, for things like this, if they fail their all-in because of good scouting like I did, you should be able to just outright kill him with this build. I mean, it's an all-in. It's like a variation of a 1-1-1, except I get like double barracks before my first factory in Stargate Tech, and it pretty much just it feels extremely safe. I feel extremely safe opening with this, and I had my engineering here to see if he was doing any sort of expand. Obviously, it wasn't. He was going for a big push with oracles and Stargate units. I can't remember when he pushes, but when he does, I was sure to focus down his oracles right away. I had double tanks to whittle down his Stargate or his warp gate army, and I had a Widow Mine back here. I replaced it to see. I don't know. I did. I could have just kept it right here because it doesn't let him fly by right here. So I should have kept it right there. Here I guess I was worried about him just coming back here and doing that. So at this point, he's going to pressure me. He's coming forward. He's got to kill something. I pulled back my Marines. Time warp miss, and then I killed all his oracles and his mothership core. So at this point, he was just screwed. He was absolutely screwed. He knew he couldn't engage this. He knew he had to pull back. He knew he lost way too much. Look at that, about 2,000 minerals difference of units lost. And so I pull a couple SCVs and I go forward. How about 5 SCVs right here? Yeah, exactly, 5 SCVs. I met him in the middle of the map, and I pretty much sieged up. I think I would have laid down a Widow Mine. No, I waited. I waited to micro my Marines back first, so they couldn't do maximum splash damage with my siege tanks on my own units. And I pretty much killed his entire army for practically nothing. I mean, I only lost about 1,000 supply worth of units. Minerals. So at this point, I seen that Stargate, and I said, "Fuck." So since he's going to be harassing me with this, I picked up at least like 4 or 5 Marines. Picked it up in a medevac, and I flew right over. And I had to bring my entire army back here. And I guess I didn't even need to do that. He sucked so bad, and these Marines were killing it anyway. So I didn't really need to do that. And I came back, killed this this pylon, so he couldn't warp in immediately and do any more damage if I were to move forward with this all in. Alright, so this was kind of a weird thing. As I was moving out, he brought his army to do a counter. He wanted to get some more damage done because he had to. He had to do damage to get back into this game. And at this point, I was all in. I mean, I hit his base, he hit mine. It was kind of a weird scenario. Alright, so here we go. He knew that I couldn't come back. It was pretty much a forced base trade at this point because he was attacking my front, I was attacking his. He got my tank because I wasn't microing it. He built this because he was base trading, which was kind of dumb. I mean, he shouldn't really base trade in this scenario. He should have brought all his units back and tried to defend his main because you never want to base trade a Terran anyway. I was just going to kill all his, pretty much everything in his main, and then I have to run back and do something. Since I knew it was a base trade, I lifted, and I got the hell out of there. And this barracks moving it back here instead of the rest of this stuff over here kind of saved my ass. And I wasn't really worried about losing my command center anyway, considering I had, like, I think I had a SCV up here. Did I? I guess I didn't, but I got a few out. I pulled a few out anyway, and they got away. So at this point, I knew I had to swing around the map. I said, so he isn't being revealed. Place a few one of mine here so he can't come back into his main and rebuild a nexus. And so I seen this and I said, all right, so I have to go kill this. I mean, once I kill this, it's GG. Split up my army, have a few SCVs over here, have a few SCVs down there. I think I killed him. Probe? No, this guy got away. But I killed this before he could even rebuild that, so he was just screwed. And pretty much this all-in hard countered the hell out of him. I already had Marines coming back over here. He probably could have took out this little group of army. But pretty much what happened is he went an all-in and I went an all-in, and my all-in hit later and I defended his perfectly and he just died from it. So I forced bad trades with him, and I also pretty much, I guess I forced a build order win with just base trade, because you never want to base trade a Terran. Once he moves out and he's hitting your main and you're hitting his, you always want to pull your army back and defend, because you cannot base trade. They can just lift off and get away. Plus my army was way superior, so I would have killed his shit faster anyway. So it was pretty much set in stone that I would have beat this dude. I pretty much knew it. That's why I forced a base trade. And I pretty much split my units everywhere. I made sure I was checking each expansion, each set of minerals. I had units there, I think, except for the middle. No, I even had units in the middle. And I had a couple Marines up here. I had SCVs rebuilding this command center. If things would have went sour with this one, and I would have lost it. So I was pretty much going to win this anyway. So this this build order is particularly it's safe against any type of high-teching toss, except for, like, sometimes I'll lose the DTs, or sometimes I'll lose any sort of colossus tech, because I'll just splash down my entire Marine army and wipe everything out before I can do any sort of good trades or hit their main. Usually if they go 17 Nexus, I'm kind of worried, but something like a 1 gate expand is more safe for me, because they're gonna have they're not gonna have their tech out sooner, and so I'll just kill them right away. I'll try and do what I can, try and do equal trades, usually I kill off their natural Nexus. I'll wait until that I forgot what it's called, like a Nexus type of siege tank unit where it shoots at you with a little beam. I'll wait for that to cool down, or I'll just charge in with my entire army and take that out as it's attacking me. If his units are like back up in his main, I'll just attack with that. But pretty much this is pretty much an all-in. It's like now or never type of build. I have 3 barracks and I have a one starport and one factory, and it lets me get 2 siege tanks out and a couple widow mines. I have like 2 widow mines and I had 2 siege tanks. I was supposed to have with this push, but I lost a siege tank in that original battle. And so pretty much by the time I hit, I had +1 armor and +1 attack, and I had combat shields and stim. So this is a very, very strong all-in that I like to do. I would do the original all-in of the 111 from back in Wings of Liberty, but I feel like since they have that mothership core and like these new units, I'm pretty much screwed. It's better just to wait for a bigger army later into the game and hope they just don't have colossus, because this all-in will just tear them apart. And so this is my all-in. If you ever want to learn it, just check out my videos. I'll be posting more videos. I might do a TvP one after this, it all depends. And be sure to subscribe to me and follow me on Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/flyingtoilet. And I stream pretty much every week, at least like every other 3 days I'm starting up my stream. And I'll be sure to be putting out more videos for different build orders as I go along and get higher up in the leagues and figure out how it's better on. I'll be sure to do that. So I hope you guys like my build order.